do you do? How do you do, everybody? How do you do? Oh, you come to gym for fun, and we'll get you on the run.
Hi everyone, my name's Teacher Jade, and this is the Little Gym at Home. Today we are taking our beasts and super beasts on a space adventure. Keep an eye out for aliens, guys. I've got my beast for the day here, Barnaby Bunny, who's going to be helping me out. To get warmed up today, we're going to see all sorts of crazy creatures coming out of our magical well. I have a nice washing basket here, but you can use whatever you like for all the exciting creatures to come out of. So, space helmets at the ready, everybody. We're going on our adventure.
Hello, all of you enchanting children. Please walk. For non-walkers, spot in the upper torso.
One enchanted afternoon in Gym Delasia while I was walking, I threw a coin in a magic well and leaned over to see it dropping. Whoa!
But then I fell in the well. I fell in the well. I fell in the well and I wish to tell about what I saw on my way down. Freeze! Now it's time for a run. If your child is a non-walker, spot them in the upper torso. On your mark, get set, go. While I was falling down, I saw kids running all around, making many joyful sounds. Oh, I saw it in the magic well. When I started out my day, everything seemed a-okay. So I headed out to play in Gym Delasia. But then I fell in the well. I fell in the well. I fell in the well and I wish to tell about what I saw on my way down. Freeze! Time for donkey kicks. The older kids may be able to do these small handstands on their own by putting their hands on the floor, not their head, and jumping up and down on their feet. For younger kids, spot in the upper thighs and hips. Go! I saw little tiny kids doing donkey kicks, just one of their many tricks. Yes, indeed, I saw it in the magic well. When I started out my day, everything seemed a-okay. So I headed out to play in Gym Delasia. But then I fell in the well. I fell in the well. I fell in the well and I wish to tell about what I saw on my way down. Freeze! Excellent! Now it's time to fly. Let the kids spread their wings and move, run, or walk any way they want. For non-walkers, pick them up and fly them through the air. Go! I saw kids in the sky. I never knew they could fly. They were waving hello and goodbye. You know, I saw it in the magic well. When I started out my day, everything seemed a-okay. So I headed out to play in Gym Delasia. But then I fell in the well.
Yes, I fell in the well.
I fell in the well.
I have much to tell.
I fell in the well and I wish to tell about what I saw on my way down. Freeze! Time for forward rolls. If your child is not comfortable with forward rolls, just take them gently upside down. Instructors, pause the music if you need to demonstrate correct spotting technique. Go for it and have fun. I saw cute little trolls come out of their holes and start doing forward rolls. You know, I saw it in the magic well. When I started out my day, everything seemed a-okay. So I headed out to play in Gym Delasia. But then I fell in the well.
I didn't mean to, but I fell
in the well.
Fell down to the ground now.
I fell in the well and I wish to tell about what I saw on my way down. Freeze! Beautiful forward rolls! Now let's finish with one more run. Remember, if your child needs help, help them any way you need to. On your mark, get set, go! I saw kids having fun. They were going on a run, running from a hamburger bun. Can you believe it? I saw it in the magic well. When I started out my day, everything seemed a-okay. So I headed out to play in gymnasium. But then I fell in the well. Yeah, no, you fell down. I fell in the well. Yeah, no. I fell in the well and I wish to tell about what I saw on my way down. Oh yes, I fell in the well. But you know now. I fell in the well. So many things I know now. I fell in the well and I wish to tell about what I saw on my way down.
Thank you, parents, and especially you kids. You're so enchanting.
On our space adventure, we might make it to the moon, so we might have some moon rocks to do tricks on. At the little gym, I have this nice block here, but at home, I'm sure all of you will have something like this, a little step, so you can definitely use that. The first challenge is going to be to jump off the moon rocks. So, I'll show you first. We want to see if we can jump off the moon rocks with 2 feet. I'll show you on the step as well. Remember, not all of your beasts and super beasts are going to be able to do this straight away. It takes a lot of bilateral coordination to use both our legs, bend them and take off at the same time. So give your little ones the time they need. Grown-ups, you're going to be down here on the floor to catch. So we have Barney Bunny here. We're going to give him a countdown. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, jump. This way, grown-ups, you can be here just to help with the landing a little bit. They're thinking so much about the jump, they might not have thought about the landing yet. Of course, we have our little step here, but if you're feeling brave, you can make it even bigger. The second skill on the moon is going to be something that we tried in our warm-up. Do you remember doing these in the warm-up? In the little gym, we call it a donkey kick. We often say, "ee-aw," when we do these. We've made it a little bit easier for our beasts and super beasts by making it a bit higher. If maybe they were struggling in the warm-up, they'll find this one a lot easier. So exactly the same, hands down, ee-aw. We can do it over here on the block. Remember, we can do it just as well on the step. Ee-aw. If you're going to want to spot your little one if they're struggling, that is absolutely fine. Hands down, spot them at the hips and just help them go off the floor and down onto their feet. Just the same on our blocks. Now, we know all about vitamin C, vitamin D, everything like that we need for strong bones. But did you know weight bearing is the last thing you need for strong bones? This is how we can help our little ones by giving them chances and opportunities to weight bear as much as possible. Give these a go. We are living in strange times right now. Look, I have an alien audience for my challenge. We can't go outside onto the climbing frames, so we have made our own climbing frame just here. This first activity is going to use all of these muscles that we're missing out on at the moment, all across our back. So, 2 little chairs, hands on either side. You can make them closer or further apart depending how big or small your little person is. Hands either side, and we're going to see if they can hold themselves off the floor at all. You might see them holding it for a couple of seconds and then coming down. You might push on one arm then the other. They are working it out and that's great. Let them work it out. Let them have a go. Count and see how long they can hold it. Maybe you could sing their favourite song whilst they're holding it up there. See how far they can get into Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. The next activity, we're going to use our weight bearing again on our hands and our feet, just like we were doing before. Remember how important this is. So, hands on one little chair, feet on the other. Maybe you can even shift your weight to wave at one of the aliens. Hi! Shift your weight again to wave your foot at one of the aliens. All of this is going to be a really great core workout in here on a slightly unstable surface, which is something that we're not getting at the moment. Our last chair challenge, we only need 1 chair. This is very similar to what we were doing before with our donkey kicks. This one is great if your little person is not quite managing yet to get this jump part off of the floor, because their feet are going to be on the chair. Hands down, feet up on the chair. Maybe they can hold it for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And climb back down again. All of these are going to give your little aliens a great workout inside. Okay, Space Explorers, I think this planet is safe. I can take off my helmet. Oh, that is much better. I thought we could teach these aliens and Barney the Bunny over here how to do some forward rolls. Do you remember the song that we sing at the Little Gym for our forward rolls? Good. Let's sing it with me then. Ready? Hands high, touch the sky. Hands down, touch the ground. Look at my tummy and roll around. Should we sing it again? Ready? Hands high, touch the sky. Hands down, touch the ground. Look at my tummy and roll around. Woo! Do you want to have a go, Barney? Grown-ups, if you want to help your little person give this a go, we're just going to be right down here so you can help them. We'll still sing our song. Hands high, touch the sky. Hands down, touch the ground. Look at my tummy and roll around. Did you see? I was holding on to the hips just to help us go round. Now, look at Barney. A lot of your Beasts and Super Beasts are going to be finishing their forward roll like this as well. This is not how we finish a forward roll, but you can help them. Their tummies are not yet strong enough to sit up all by themselves, so we can hold our hands and pull all the way up like this. Ta-da! That is a great finish for a forward roll. I'll show you another one really quick. Here we go. Hands high, touch the sky. Hands down, touch the ground. Look at my tummy and roll around. Ready? Ta-da! Wow. If we have any beast or super beasts that are struggling to tuck their head, just like this, then I've got another way to show you. You can sit them down just next to you, just like this. We can still say hands high, touch the sky. Hands down, touch the ground, and look at this hand here. This hand is going to be used to help them tuck their head and roll around just like that. If any of your beasts and super beasts are struggling to do this part of the forward roll, this part, bend in half part, that is because this here is a midline in their body. It takes us a long time and a lot of practice to learn to bend in half and cross our midline. If you want to help them out, give them a little thing to practice at home so that they can get better at their forward rolls. Put something on the floor for them. Maybe like a little drum so they can do drumming on the floor. Have a little practice with your aliens at home. I have a space song for you guys. I'm using 3 aliens, but you could have 3 teddies, 3 dinosaurs, whoever you like. Cue bubbles. 3 little men in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. They looked left and right, but they didn't like the sight, so one man flew away. Whoosh! How many little men have I got left? I've got 1, 2. 2 little men in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. They looked left and right, but they didn't like the sight, so one man flew away. Whoosh! I've only got 1 little man left. Oh. 1 little man in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. He looked left and right, but he didn't like the sight, so one man flew away. Whoosh! I don't have any little men left. No little men in a flying saucer flew round the world one day. I looked left and right, but I didn't like the sight, so Teacher Jade rolled away. Whoosh! Just one more space song to leave you with. Are you ready, Barney? Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we'll be there very soon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off! Well done, everybody. Thank you for joining me on our space adventure. My name's Teacher Jade, and this was the Little Gym at Home. Bye!
It's time to say goodbye.